Hi everyone, a very good morning. This is Dikshita Varani again back in the show. It's been a long time that I spoke to you all, so I thought let me get back to you all on a very special day, which is Women's Day. So, this day is special for every girl, every woman in this world, and believe me, the way the role of a woman has evolved all these years, it's been commendable. And today everywhere we celebrate Women's Day. Everyone waits for this day. So I thought let me have someone very, very, famous, or I would say a person who has devoted her life for the nation. And believe me guys, coming to this position at one time was a dream for girls like us. So I have Lieutenant Colonel Rasvinder Kaur here. Welcome to the show, ma'am.
Thank you, Dikshita.
Thank
Thank
you.
you for inviting me to this show.
Thanks so much. So let me introduce Lieutenant Colonel Rasvinder Kaur. She has done her nursing from College of Nursing, Armed Forces Medical College in 2002, and she has done her master's in psychiatry nursing. She has got vast experience in nursing, and she has been very closely working with the nursing personnels who work with the soldiers and their families, nursing them and who takes care of their health. So she has been awarded commendation by General Officer commanding during Independence Day celebration of 2024 for her outstanding contribution in training of nursing cadets. And it's a long, long career for her in Army. She has been in the Army for 27 years, and I really feel proud that we have someone like her, in our nation. So once again, ma'am, welcome to the show.
Thank you, Dikshita. It's my honor to be here.
I'm sure the ladies who are watching this show today will be inspired by your talk, and I'm sure there'll be many who will have a direction in their life as to how they go ahead in their life. So, I have a few questions here for you, Rajvinder. The first question is that
Okay.
when we talk about being in army, the first the picture which comes to our mind is the muscle power, or maybe LOC, LSC, and something like a war, a border, and all these things, right? Which is
Yes.
in our times when we were a child, or where we when we were a teenage, we were said that these were not meant for girls, right? So, what motivated you, and what inspired you to come to this position? How did you come into army?
Yes, of course. As a child, the kind of image that came to my mind too when we spoke about army or the soldiers was all about guts and glory. Somebody fighting at the border, fighting with the enemy. So that is the kind of image that we too had. But what will happen to that wounded soldiers? Who takes care of that soldier? Who makes him fighting fit again? And that is where our role comes, the military nursing service. So,
Mhm.
and that is the core that I have joined way back in 2002. Even I did not have much knowledge about this profession or this service in the army. I came to know about it through one of the advertisement which was placed by the army in one of the employment newspapers,
Mhm.
and that is how I came to know about it. And I immediately grasped
Mhm.
that opportunity because I always wanted to travel,
Mhm.
and the second thing was I enjoyed traveling by train. So
Correct.
if I knew that if I would join army, I could attain both, see places as well as go by train. And of course, I have had my heart's content of both during the past 27 odd years that I've spent in the army. So that
Great.
is how I came to the army. Yeah.
That's so nice to hear from you, ma'am. So my next question to you is, you are an inspiration to many girls, to many women, right? Because if you ask me, being a lieutenant colonel is like a dream come true for a girl like me, right? So for you, what was the journey? How was the journey from being a child to a lieutenant colonel in the army?
Yes, I would say it was an amazing journey. It is still is an amazing journey. what I was as a young child, and when I look at myself now, I am a very evolved person.
Mhm.
I'm so resilient. You put me anywhere, I know I will survive, you
Wonderful.
know. So that is the kind of life that I've experienced in army. And well, when you ask me about inspiring people, I don't know about whether uh, I inspire many, but I know that I'm an inspiration to myself because I told you the kind of way I have changed or metamorphosed is something I can tell and my family can speak about. And I know that many of my family members, they do say at times, not only to their daughters, but also to their sons that you
Mhm.
look at Didi, how she is. I would
Mhm.
like you to follow her as a role model. So that is some time when you feel so proud,
Mhm.
especially when they talked about me to their sons,
Mm.
not just their
Feel-
daughters.
You feel happy. Yes.
Yeah,
Yes, I'm
yeah,
sure.
I feel really happy.
That's so nice.
So that's a very, and I must say that's a great responsibility to
Absolutely.
fulfill. So
Absolutely.
I have to be, so if I have to be a role model, I have to be equally capable and
Equal.
fulfill my duties, not only towards my profession, but also towards my family. So it's
Absolutely.
a great, yeah. So it's a big job
I
and a
really
big duty.
appreciate. I really appreciate, ma'am. A big salute to you. I
Thank
know
you.
we are nowhere comparable to you, but then yes, we will definitely to be someone like you. Yeah. So the next
Oh,
question to you would be: there are many girls who wants to join the army, right? So can you
yeah.
guide them with the pathway to how to be there?
Yeah, it's very easy now. There is the army site, www.army, so Indian Army. So you can just log in and every detail is there. Earlier, it was not so.
Mhm.
Okay, for you have to wait for the employment newspaper, or you have to keep searching the newspapers to understand when people are going to call you for the joining the army. But
Mhm.
it's not so now. Now there is an opportunity in NDA. Lady cadets have been enrolled in NDA. Then you have SSB. You have UPSC Short Service Commission for the technical, entry. That is anybody who has done BTech, B can join. Then, of course, you have the military nursing service or the Army Medical Corps. So there are n number of avenues now for the ladies to join army.
Thank you so much for giving this information. So, since you said this, now I want one view from you. I mean, see, today the women in this world are so much empowered, which was never the case before, right? So, what
Yes.
difference do you see in today's world when when women are empowered?
Yes. This is very interesting question. Let me tell you. Earlier, if your role model was more of a male gender, because all those top position, all those important roles were performed
Abs-
by a man, right? When
Absolutely.
you would look at to one Neil Armstrong or anybody would be a male person. But
Yes,
now you have a Kamala Harris, you have Priyanka Chopra, you have Indra Nooyi, you have Tulsi
absolutely.
Gabbard, you have Sunita Williams, and who not?
Yes, valid.
So there is a woman representative or a role model for every daughter or every female out there. So that is a change that I have seen.
That's really, that's really inspiring, because today we see
Yeah.
that, before, girls never used to get opportunities. For example, if someone
Yeah.
has to study outside their maybe city, even there, then they had to take so many permissions. But that's not the case now. And today women are growing, as you said, in the higher positions. We have women which we never had before. I mean,
Yeah.
if we someone see someone in the senior position, we used to, like, it was like a big thing for us, but today we see many women moving to those positions.
Yeah.
Very wonderfully said. Thank you so much, ma'am. The next question is: apart from nursing, can women be a part of army in like positions like warriors or spies, soldiers, etc.?
Mm. Oh, yes, of course. Yes, of course. Like I told you just the earlier questions I answered, the entries to NDA, SSB, and all these all are technical positions. Then you have, Judge Adjutant General branch where the lawyers can join the army.
Mhm.
Okay, and then you can become doctors. You can have be in the engineering branch. So there are many avenues. It's not just nursing where the where lady officers can join. Many avenues now available.
That's nice to know. And my another thing which everyone would like to know from you, ma'am, you
Mm.
had got an award in 2024, right, on the Independence
Yeah,
Day
yes.
celebration. What
Yeah.
was the award about? Can you brief us about it, and how did you feel when you got that award?
Oh, that was an amazing achievement. This one I got for training the students, nursing students, nursing cadets who are our future military nursing service officers.
Okay.
So I was the coordinator of the batch. I was there with them from the third year to fourth year, and then they had a very astounding performance in their final examination, where 21 out of 23 students got distinction. We had
Amazing.
university first rank and third rank,
Mhm.
and at the same time, I was also doing many other roles as well. So mainly I got it for this achievement.
Wow, that's amazing. Thank you
Yeah.
so much. It's
Thank you.
our pleasure that we are talking to you today on this Women's Day. I mean, the contribution which you have given to this nation, we are really proud of. I mean, you make us women proud, right? So, what is your, message on this Women's Day for all the women across the globe today?
Well, what I feel is that there is no, it is not a race.
Mhm.
That, women empowerment is not a race between a man and woman to be equal, or it's not a competition. What I feel is that we should be able to create an environment for
Mhm.
both male and female, to achieve their potential in their own unique way. And I also would encourage the women to look at their sons. We have forgotten our male gender or the sons that we have to deal with the empowered woman. So
Yes.
I think we now need to pay a little more attention to that little boy, to be
Mhm.
more understanding towards that capable and independent and empowered woman that he has to deal with,
Thank you so
so
much.
that they can both grow and grow in harmony.
Yes, I absolutely agree with this. Gone are those days when the girls used to take care of the household chores and the men used to be outside. Today it has to be equal
Yeah.
from both ends. Only then the family runs. So
Yes.
true. Thank you so much, ma'am, for being in this show. It's been a it's been a great pleasure for us, for me especially, and I'm sure everyone who's watching this show, all the girls, all the women across the world, they must be feeling, wow, what a lady I have spoken to today. I've seen today. So thank you for being an inspiration to all of us. And again, once again, I wish every woman in this world a very happy Women's Day. I'm sure we have many more Lieutenant Colonel Rajvinder Kaur in the globe. You may not be in the army, but you have made a difference to this world. With the role which you're performing, even a homemaker, the work she does for the family, it means a lot. So being a mother, being a sister, being a boss in an organization, being a wife, being a girl, it means a lot because it's a lot of sacrifices which we come across. And people say that the women are emotionally very weak, but I don't agree to it because women are the ones who take care of the families as well as their jobs, their responsibilities. So I think they are emotionally very strong. So it's a very happy Women's Day once again to all the strong and beautiful women across this globe. Thank you so much. Thanks.
Thank you, Dikshita.
Thanks.